Hi everyone, my name is Carlos Soto Gonzalez, and I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about cyberbullies targeting more students during this pandemic that we're experiencing with COVID-19. And basically, the rise of cyberbullying has increased over 70% in just 1 year, and it is affecting our mental health more than ever. The US Department of Health and Human Services addresses the immediate dangers cyberbullying can cause on our own children, both physically and emotionally, and offers different ways of helping. And with so many social media platforms readily available now, it's difficult to track the cyberbullies and which students are being targeted. School faculty and staff cannot monitor their students 24 hours a day, but during the pandemic, the cyberbullying has increased due to non-personal interactions. And this COVID-19 situation has led schools to continue providing students an education by offering online learning, exposing students to even greater online access time. And as many social media platforms as there are today, it's practically impossible to track cyberbullies and who they are targeting. In 2018, major social media company Facebook added new tools for reporting cyberbullying and has been in the process of incorporating in-the-moment hate speech, memes, pictures from being posted in general. They have been trying to implement diverse algorithms that prevent the use of such profanity and hate towards one another, but with all the new emojis and slang terms appearing so often, it's difficult for them to program their software to recognize if it's actual hate speech or not. Social media platforms such as Twitter have even gone as far as blocking the President of the United States for what they considered hate speech. However, there are multiple possibilities to create different accounts and use automated bots for bullies to continue harassing others. World Health Organization and Center for Disease Control require individuals to be a minimum of 6 feet apart policy from one another. This regulation limits in-class activities and after-school interactions, where typically teachers were able to pinpoint and acknowledge any suspicious social interactions amongst the students, but now find it much more difficult through teaching via Zoom video conferencing calls. With children being the future, there is a lot of pressure parents place on teachers. They are trained to not only teach children the syllabus material, but be very wary of any unusual behavior and alert the parents of any misbehavior. However, it has become extremely challenging via live video courses. And by now limiting and depriving these children of social interactions amongst their peers, their emotions are heightened, and with social media used as a means to vent concerns, others who may not agree take advantage of this opportunity to retaliate with anger, thus cyberbullying. The COVID-19 pandemic has exponentially increased the amount of accessible online learning schools have provided to students. With more time spent online at home, cyberbullies begin to emerge as they now have more time to access the internet and target those who oppose their views. As children tend to dislike school due to the amount of assignments and exams provided and given to them, they look forward to spending the unbearing moments with their classmates, but cannot do that through online learning. The increase in cyberbullying has affected many students' mental health and has deteriorated strong friendships from several years due to the lack of extracurriculars and the friend gatherings they once had in person. This now leaves the students in a more vulnerable stage. Once schools open, it would be utmost priority for these schools and teachers to be more vigilant than ever regarding social behaviors. In an era full of social media platforms, students have been exposed to many concerning posts and vent their strong emotions online. With about 8 billion people in our world, it becomes difficult tracking who is targeting whom. And cyberbullying has increased exponentially since schools began offering online learning in order to protect students from the COVID-19 virus, but has also been limiting social interactions. With all the struggles children already faced before through cyberbullying, millions are targeted as more than a year of education is spent online in the midst of a pandemic world. Amid a 70% increase of cyberbully threats in just 2020 through 2021, young children's both physical and social health are targeted and at risk of potential irreversible psychological damage. Thank you all for listening today.